Hello, my love, and welcome to day 23 of the magic. We are really doing the damn thing, guys. This is so exciting. I can't believe it's almost over, but I hope that you have gained some value from this and that you are spreading the magic that you carry within your very being to every person that you come across along your path each day, and really utilizing these different practices to amplify your gratitude, your health, your wealth, your experience of living, because it is such a beautiful gift to be alive. There is so much to be grateful for. Every moment, every breath, every second, everything. So excited to be here with you guys. Again, I would love for you to share, in the chat, in the group, your biggest takeaway, like what has shifted for you, any magical experiences, connections, interactions, things that have magnetized towards you because of this magical practice. I have had so many happen. It's been absolutely insane. I just can't even comprehend. I mean, I last week, out of nowhere, was called and asked to be one of my mentors, called and asked me to be her assistant and her temple keeper at her yoga retreat in Maui. I mean, out of nowhere, I haven't talked to her in a year, and that was just incredible. And then I got asked to be a co-author on a book coming up in Peru, called Shaman Heart. We Are the Ones We've Been Waiting For. And then I got offered a DJ gig at Beacon in Denver, and then I got all these downloads and healing wisdoms to my body and my injury. And then I also magically got offered a free 3-day plant medicine retreat by a woman that I have never met, that I connected. She connected to me on Facebook, and I now have a full, like, $5,000 free retreat that I'm doing. It's just, the gifts keep on giving because of my service, because of my gratitude, and magic is absolutely unfolding within me, around me, and just everywhere. So this really is such a beautiful practice, and if this is your first time sitting with this medicine, I invite you to continue to practice this, because, as I said before, this is my first time fully making it through all of the days in a row with no breaks. And actually, that is the rule at the beginning, which, I'm not going to put too much pressure or make you do this, but really what you're supposed to do is, if you miss a day, you have to go back to the beginning and start over again. And so that's why I've never made it to the end, because I would miss a day and have to start over again. So anyways, thank you for being here with me, for sharing this magic, for listening to me, for being a part of this special sacred container, and just for walking this beautiful path of life as my brothers and sisters. Thank you. Day 23. The magical air that you breathe. It is quite possible to leave your home for a walk in the early morning air and return a different person, fully enchanted. If someone had told me a few years back to be grateful for the air that I breathe, I would have thought that person was crazy. It wouldn't have made a bit of sense to me. Why on earth would anyone be grateful for the air that they breathe? But as my life changed from using gratitude, the things that I took for granted or didn't give a second thought about became an absolute miracle to me. I went from sweating the small stuff in my little world and day-to-day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the bigger picture and the wonder of the universe. As the great scientist Newton said, "When I look at the solar system, I see the Earth and the right distance from the sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance." Those words made me think more and more about the bigger picture. It's not an accident that there's a protective atmosphere surrounding us, and that beyond it there's no air or oxygen. It's not an accident that the trees give off oxygen so that our atmosphere is continually replenished. It's not an accident that our solar system is perfectly placed, and that if it were anywhere else in the galaxy, we would most likely be devastated by cosmic radiation. There are thousands of parameters and ratios that support life on Earth. All of them are on a knife edge, and their fine-tuning is so critical that a fraction of a difference in any of these parameters and ratios would make life unlivable on planet Earth. It is difficult to believe any of these things could have happened by accident. It would seem that they are perfectly designed, perfectly placed, perfectly balanced for us. When the realization hits you that all of these things might not be an accident and that there's a balance of every microscopic element surrounding Earth and on Earth, making it in perfect harmony to support us, you will feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life because all of this has been done to sustain you. The magical air that you breathe is not an accident or a fluke of nature. When you think about the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, and then you take a breath, breathing air into your body becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. We take one breath after another and never give a thought to the fact that there is always air for us to breathe. Yet oxygen is one of the most plentiful elements in our body, and as we breathe, it fills and feeds every cell in our body so that we can continue to live. The most precious gift of our life is air, because without it, none of us would last more than a few minutes. When I first began to use gratitude's magical power, I used it a lot for personal things that I wanted, and it worked. But it was when I began to be grateful for the real gifts of life that I experienced the ultimate power of gratitude. The more grateful I became for a sunset, a tree, the ocean, the dew on the grass, my life and the people in it, every material thing I ever dreamed of came pouring down upon me. When we can feel truly grateful for the precious gifts of life and nature, like the magical air that we breathe, we have reached one of the deepest possible levels of gratitude. And whoever has depth of gratitude will receive absolute abundance. Today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of air moving inside of your body and feel the joy of moving it and breathing it out. Take 5 full breaths in and 5 different full breaths out at different times in the day. And after you have taken each set of 5 breaths, say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the magical air that I breathe. And be as genuinely grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. It is best if you can do this magical practice outside so you can really feel and appreciate the magnificence of fresh air. But if that's not possible, then do it inside. You can close your eyes while taking the breaths, or you can do it with your eyes open. You can do it while you're walking, waiting in line, shopping, or anywhere at any time you want. The important thing is that you deliberately feel the air going in and out of your body. Breathe the way you naturally breathe, because this magical practice is not about your breathing, but about your gratitude for the air that you breathe. If taking bigger breaths helps you to feel more gratitude, then do that. If it helps to make a sound or mentally say the magic words thank you as you breathe the air in and out, then do that. If you want, you can also do a variation of this practice in the future by imagining your breath in gratitude. You're breathing in gratitude and filling yourself up with every breath that you take. In ancient teachings, it is said that when a person reaches the point of being deeply grateful for the air that they breathe, their gratitude will have reached a new level, and they will have become the true alchemist who can effortlessly turn every part of their life into gold. I love this, you guys. Oh my goodness, so grateful. All right, so recap for those of you who aren't watching the whole video. Count your blessings, the list of 10 things every morning, and the magical rock, putting your favorite moment that you're grateful for throughout the day at night. And then today's practice with gratitude around the air that you breathe. So 5 times today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving in and out of your body, and feel the joy of breathing it out. After you've taken the 5 breaths, say the magic words, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Be as grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Thank you for this sacred container. Thank you for showing up for me, for yourself, for the collective, so that we can continue to create this ripple effect of positivity, of magnetism, of abundance, so that we can reclaim our divinity, our truth, our essence, which is pure love, pure light, pure peace, pure bliss, pure joy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.